Welcome back. David Brenner, Jimmy McDonald with you live on ProBox from the Mansfield Leisure Centre. And it's time now for the debut of a young man who is really, no exaggeration here, a terrific amateur. Some say he's turned professional too early. Well, we'll be the judge of that before very long. Prince Naseem Hamed, who's fighting Ricky Beard, who we've seen many, many times before on ProBox, and we know that he is a very tough customer. This young man from Dagenham in Essex.
I'll just give you an early reminder. Don't be surprised by how dramatic the entrance of Naseem Hamed might be. He's known for it throughout the amateurs for being really outrageous, and in some terms, for people who really follow the boxing game, a British version of Hector Macho Camacho.
This I
Wait
want to see. This I want to see. 7 national schoolboy titles for Hamed, junior ABA titles as well.
You know, David's the first flyweight in many years to turn professional with national press exposure, and if he does as well as the last one to turn professional with the same credentials, it's Charlie Magri, who we know went all the way on to become world champion.
Here is Prince Naseem Hamed. His debut, well, you know, we've launched the careers of Chris Eubank and Herbie Hyde on ProBox, and this might just be a young man to join that dynamic duo. We shall see.
Here comes the top rope jump. But in Ricky Beard, he faces a guy who won't be intimidated. In Ricky's mind, he'll be going to win by the knockout. You know, he really is a pretty determined fighter.
8 stone 2 pounds over 6 3-minute rounds. Introducing in the red corner with the blue and the gold shorts from Dagenham, Ricky Beard.
And Ricky Beard, as Jimmy says, will not be in the slightest bit impressed by that entrance, but it
from
looked good.
Sheffield, making his professional debut, Prince Naseem Hamed.
You know, the only thing with me with Naseem, I'd like to see Naseem compete in the Senior ABA Championships and go to the Olympic Games, because these are the kind of credentials they've been speaking about. Tonight he boxes over 3-minute rounds for the first time in his career as a professional, and when we think he's 18 and can't fight for a British Championship till he's 21, then maybe that view will be shared by many people in the sport.
Paul Thomas, another referee that we've seen umpteen times on ProBox, most latterly when he disqualified Eamon Loughran up in Bury against Tony Akubia. Brave decision, that. So Paul Thomas is not a man to be trifled with, and any little bits of gamesmanship that Hamed tries, I'm sure that Paul Thomas will come down on him quite hard. Round 1 then.
Naseem is a southpaw, but he's very unorthodox and throws punches off either foot and either hand. Very, very fast hands.
And Ricky Beard, he won his first two professional fights inside the distance, and since then 6 defeats and a draw, and he's a far better fighter than that record suggests. Far better.
And Ricky can punch for a flyweight as well. He carries good power in the right.
Absolutely.
And Naseem needs to remember that. And his first 3 minutes of this round is very important for Naseem to get out of his system. You know, despite all his experience in the junior ranks and so forth, you know, this is like his first fight again, really, in the professional ranks. Although he mixes and trains and always has done with the likes of Bomber Ground, Johnny Nelson, to name but two.
It's a tough fight for your first pro fight, this.
Very much so. There's that right hand. He caught Naseem bang on.
Well, he can take a shot.
He certainly proved it there, because Ricky hit him bang on the chin there, and he come back firing. Good sign. You need to stay tight.
And interestingly enough, these rounds are 3-minute and not 2-minute duration.
There's that right hand again. That may take a little bit of flamboyance away from Naseem.
Well, I hope so, for his sake.
I'd like to see, you know, it's not always the top juniors that make it into top professionals, and if it goes a few rounds, 3 or 4, I'd be interested to see how Naseem copes.
Right hand knockdown. That was a touchdown.
Pure speed.
Just briefly. Paul Thomas waves it on.
Naseem's starting to relax a little bit now. That'll give him a great deal of confidence. Not that he lacks confidence anyhow.
Well, the only fighter to beat Ricky Beard inside the distance is Robbie Regan.
He's the British champion, let's not forget.
Absolutely.
Ricky doing the right thing, staying cool. Be looking to load up on the right hand. Fascinating first 3 minutes.
He's certainly very, very quick.
Quick and very confident.
A lot of raw edges. Mark you, he's only 18. Let's not expect too
forget.
much. And he will feel a lot better after that.
I'm sure he will.
Well, Prince Naseem Hamed, there are not too many Asian boxers in this country, and it's good to see them making their mark. And let's wish Naseem Hamed luck in his professional career on the strength of one round.
Absolutely.
It's stupidity itself to start saying, well, the kid is great, but not a bad round at all to start your pro career. Let's take a look at the right that decked Ricky Beard briefly.
That's the right hand Ricky Beard landed on Naseem, and as you said, Dave, it's proved already that the kid's got a good chin because Ricky can whack. But as you see Naseem here, he's looking to move into position, looking to unload with shots of his own, and he does them with such great speed. Here you see the accuracy, 2 booming shots, and Ricky took a brief count. And the first 3 minutes of Naseem's career is now history. If he starts to relax now and flow, we may see what they've been talking about. The speed, the power, and the class. You know, Ricky, as I said, is not intimidated, and he's shown that yet again with that right hand there. You can see Naseem arrogantly saying no when Ricky lands his shots, but fascinating matchup.
Good fight. Little smear of blood underneath Beard's nose. Ricky Beard grinning back at Naseem. He's enjoying this.
I will match him for gamesmanship. Don't worry about that.
I always like Ricky Beard. He's a 100% wholehearted fighter.
Absolutely. I say, tough baptism for Naseem, particularly if it goes beyond the 3rd round. It'd be interesting to see because Ricky always gets himself in good shape. And he'll relax as well. And the physical advantages that Ricky possesses over Naseem are absolutely phenomenal. He's taller, longer. Looks like a whole division above him, really.
He does, you're right. Beard, you can almost sense the frustration he feels because he can't get near Hamed at the moment.
Good shot.
Body shot.
Thrown with arrogance. That was a good shot on Ricky. He'd do well to get over it. It really took the wind out of his sails. And that's all over.
Well,
a delighted young man doing his flips for all to see.
I shall reserve judgment on this young man, but he is not a bad little kid, I tell you.
And you can't knock him for his debut. Not many people have done that to Ricky Beard.
That is not a bad debut at all. he is delighted. Brendan Ingle, wise old fox that he is, saying just cooled it a little bit.
Little nod from Ricky to say he's okay, so that's good news. Yeah, just took the wind right out of his sails. It was a good shot. And anyone who got hit with that one would have known all about it. He's a real showman.
He's got energy to burn, hasn't he? Well, we shall, I'm sure, be seeing Naseem Hamed on Pro Box again. I hope we see Ricky Beard again.
He'll make good television.
Must win sooner or later.
He'll make good television, little Naz.
Like I said, we brought you the professional debut of a young Herbie Hyde. We picked up Chris Eubank's career very early, but you look at this body shot, because you will not see many better this year, Jimmy.
It's the leverage he gets into it, Dave. There you see him setting Ricky up and bang, right through the middle. The gap was very small and minute, but he'd picked it out, dissected where it was going to go, and it landed, and the result was there for all to see.
Well, like I said, it's doing Naseem Hamed no favours, and it's certainly doing you at home no favours to say, oh, this young man is a future champion. We'll know after 2 or 3 fights what he's got, but Ricky Beard, a good opponent, and he dealt with him very well. We shall chart his future progress with great interest.